Hi, you guys. I hope everyone is doing well and staying healthy out there. And I am happy to be able to bring you something that can distract you from everything going on out our doors right now. Okay, so I'm here to talk about Burda Style's new patterns. But when I went on Simplicity's website to find the Burda patterns, I realized they posted also a bunch of different cosplay patterns as well. So if you or anyone you know is into costuming, let them know that Simplicity has some new cosplay patterns. So we are going to scroll past all of the new look patterns. Remember, I reviewed those, gosh, last week? 2 weeks ago? I don't know. All the timing is running together. I'll put a link in the description box and at the top right corner of your screen here. But, okay, so Burda Style. We're going to skip through the kiddos patterns and head to the women's wear, which starts right here. So if you're not too familiar with Burda Style, they tend to be a little bit funky, which makes for some really great commentary, especially like when it comes to the styling and stuff. But sometimes there's some really cute ones. And I know that people usually ask about this whenever I post a Burda pattern first impression. These patterns that are sold by Simplicity and come in an envelope and are sold in the stores, not through their burdastyle.com website, do include seam allowances. So they're a lot easier to use. Obviously, there's one pattern per envelope. They're not all layered with like 20 patterns all stacked on top of each other. These are very user friendly. All right, our very first pattern looks to be this little jacket, collarless, probably knee length, long sleeve, a little welt pocket situation happening, it looks like. Pretty straightforward. Here's one that's shorter. Does it have a seam line here? I don't think so. That's just the fabric. But it does have an alternate sleeve with this little ruffle thing. This reminds me of my holiday dress, my holiday jacket. Again, collarless. So here they are together. Cute, simple, basic, easy to sew jacket. I like the back has a yoke and a center back seam, so you could do some fitting through there. There's also this really interesting seam. Let's go to the line drawings. So this is a very interesting, like, princess seam that disappears into the welt pocket. That's really cool seaming. It's got a two-piece sleeve, which I really love, and the sleeves have little notches in them, which is also really cute. The long sleeves do. And then the same seaming in the bodice for the shorter jacket. This is actually a lot cuter than, or a lot more interesting than you would initially judge just from looking at the models. The fit doesn't look like super fitted, but it is tailored in a way. You know what I mean? All right, so here's the back pattern, the back of the cover. And these are always so confusing to me because I always forget what they mean, but thankfully this one's pretty straightforward. So you need interfacing. That's what the little iron looking thing means. 4 buttons and then 4 like snaps. And then the fabric they're recommending is boucle, jacquard, wool fabrics, and blends. Yeah, I mean, you could make this from any lightweight, not lightweight woven, but like a lightweight jacketing. You know what I mean? Like, I guess what they mean, that's what they mean by blends. All the way up into like they said, wool, boucle, jacquard. And then they are never going to give finished garment measurements, ever. So, all right. Cute. Cute way to start this off. Next up, we have paneled and flared skirts in 2 sizes. Well, that's cute and like very schoolgirl varsity. That was like a big trend last year, or for the past 2 or 3 years. So this one is paneled, and I wouldn't be surprised to find Pockets? No, it looks like it's stitched down. Never mind. But this like velvet waistband is really cute. Or they have one with like a little tie. Or maybe that's a separate piece. Here they are together. So it's just an A-line skirt with a side zipper. Maybe, yeah, two lengths, obviously, two lengths. And then it's like pleated. I don't know what they meant about paneled or flanneled and pleated. Maybe, oh, maybe these are separate pieces and then they get pleated. That's probably it. And then also, yeah, the little belt is separate. Also, this waistband looks bigger, which is interesting that they provided separate pattern pieces for that. I really like that. It also fits them really well. So when something is supposed to sit at your natural waist, this is where it is. Way up here. I see so many pattern, especially indies, who have instructions that say it sits at your waist, but all their models are sitting at the hip. And I'm just like, it's so confusing. But all right, so you need a zipper. Like this. I don't know what this means. Oh, maybe that's the trim. That's the trim for the little waistband of A. And then interfacing. Fabrics, jersey, cotton, viscose, rayon crepes. Yeah. I don't know about jersey though. I might leave knits for another day, another skirt pattern. Yeah, I just don't see how, unless you made a woven waistband, I don't see how you would get the waistband to fit. It would be too big because a woven needs a lot of ease and jersey needs negative ease. Yeah, I wouldn't ever make this out of jersey. But yeah, just a, fun, simple little skirt. Okay, casual tops. So this one has kind of like a wide neckline, very boxy, kind of a larger sleeve. I'm really disappointed they didn't get these stripes to match up. And then like a sleeve with a twisty thing. That's kind of cool. We've seen that twisty thing happen a lot at hems and a lot at the waistline, but never in a sleeve. So that's cool. And then you've also, wow, these are like completely different tops. Although I'm not loving how this is standing away from her neck. It's too big. This, I don't know if it's a band or what, but it's too big for the neckline. But yeah, cute little sweatshirt. Yeah, you would never guess that these are the same pattern, but yeah, it's the same bodice and then two different sleeves is really all it is. One has a band here and the other one doesn't. Makes sense to me now that I look at it, but here they are. And then you need, okay, so it is obviously for knit, so jersey and sweatshirting they're recommending, but so they're recommending a twin needle, but obviously you could use your cover stitch. Same situation. Yeah, they just don't give a ton of information, so we're probably going to zoom through these pretty quickly. And I feel like all of them have all their sizing in one. 8 to 18 is their sizing. It's also good to see that these are all in stock and ready to ship for those of us who are not leaving the house and have a lot of extra time but also know where to shop. Okay, this is loose fitting tops. That's a really cute detail. So we've got a yoke and then a back button band. And then a sleeve with fit issues on her, but the sleeve is so personal. So it could just be how it fits her. I think that the top of the sleeve needs to be rotated. I think that's what that means, right? This is a long tunic length, and it also has a little curved shirt tail hem. And then there's also this version. This is what I mean about the styling. Like, whoa. So I'm assuming this is what the front of the other one looks like with the V neckline. But this has the shorter sleeve and a shorter hemline. Okay, so yeah, both of them have little V-neck, little darts for the bust. This one, they tied some rope around her, called it a belt. Um, yeah, I mean, and it does have a separate lower back pattern piece if you didn't want to do the button band. Just not super flattering for pear shapes like me, so I'm having a hard time like imagining myself in this, but for what it's worth, this looks really good on her. The proportions feel like they're off a little bit. And it's a little too stiff for my taste. But the sleeve has that little split in it, which again is really cute. Yeah, I think in a lighter weight fabric, you know, if it's closer to the body, this could be cuter. But again, it's kind of basic. So interfacing and 5 buttons if you're making the button back. Cotton fabric, linen, blends. I mean, yeah, I would definitely, especially for B, I would add in some of the lighter weight ones as well. 8 to 18 again. Okay. Oh, this is really cute. Although, nothing new, right? I mean, we've seen this 1,000 times. So this is a little like sheer jacket. It is perfect for spring. So if you're looking for something to make, maybe this will just inspire you. You already have a pattern like it in your stash or something. But this one has a single front band, which I also really love. I'm pretty sure these are going to be dolman sleeves. At the very least, it's a drop shoulder. It's hard to tell with this print. And then it's got a little ruffle here, which you guys, you know I love ruffle. Not terribly hard to add to a pattern you already have. Again, not that super special. And then it's also got some kind of split hem happening, which makes it nice and drapey and flowy and fun. And then here's the other version. I am really appreciating how different the views are and how differently they styled them. That is really inspiring, especially as we're trying to like shop our stashes a bunch right now. I mean, really all they're doing is cropping hems and cropping sleeves and making it out of completely different fabrics, and that's what's giving them such different vibes. But this one's really cute. It's got a little belt. They omitted the ruffle around the neck. And again, I think there's a seam right there. But I kind of am liking the proportions and just how drapey it is, but cinched in at the waist. Maybe this is inspiring me to make one of these jackets. They are still calling it a kimono, which is a little bit disappointing, but I mean, what can you do? Okay, so yeah, we got it all, I think. Here are the line drawings. So it's a straight hem, but with little splits, and yes, dropped shoulder. And then this one has no splits. Oh, but it does have belt carriers. That makes me so happy. There's nothing I hate more than a pattern that's drafted with a little belt, and then they expect for you to just sling it around your waist and it's going to stay there all day. Not to mention when you go to hang it up in your closet, like, what do you do with the belt? So that you don't lose it. Okay, here's the back, pattern back. Interfacing is all you need for this. So everything from rayon, crepe, batiste, silk. I wish I could figure out what she's wearing. It's definitely more of, yeah, well, if you look at it like this, it's a little bit sheer. It kind of reminds me of that sanded satin that they have at Joann. So something along those lines where it's like, you could even go into like rayon poplin would be really pretty. Rayon crepe, obviously. So yeah, I'm with the right interfacing those lightweight fabrics, this band will stay nice and crisp forever. All right, now we've got these cute little pants. So they are, let's see. We've got a lot of interesting top stitching details. So they've got belt carriers with top stitching, and the little pocket is top stitched too. That's adorable. But there's no fly, so you get into them from either the side or the back. And then these are cuffed with little button tabs, I think. These are cute little pants. Very cute. Let's see the other version. So they cropped these and took the little cuff away. And then no belt loops. Funky little fabric. Is that a ruffle? Okay, I mean, I guess. Oh, and this one has welt pockets. Side zipper. I love a side zipper on a pant, especially one that's kind of a little bit fitted. Listen to me giving positive feedback on pants. They do fit them, both of them, really well. I want to see this. Like, why are they covering that up? Sorry, I'm like getting into my computer screen. Yeah, you can't really see any ruffle of any kind. It's almost like she doesn't even have pockets. We'll have to read about that. Okay, so interfacing, a zipper for the side, and 4 buttons for view A. So I don't see 2 buttons here. So there's 1, 2, oh, and then for the back. 3, 4. Oh, I wish they showed the back of these pants. Okay, properly fitted trousers pants with a slightly wider leg, which I like, are both comfortable and chic thanks to fabric with stretch content. Oh, we didn't go over that. Fabrics with stretch content. Cotton fabrics, gabardine blends. So like stretch twill would be a great option. Denim with some stretch, obviously. The pocket bands are the eye catcher on these trouser pants, adorned with either top stitching or with pleats. So more of a pleated ruffle. View A is made up in a regular long length with turn up cuffs. So I guess if you don't turn up the cuffs, it goes down to the floor. View B comes slightly cropped at a 7/8 length. Cute. Okay, now we've got a little skirt. Mrs. Paneled skirt. I love this little detail. Again, not super, well, I stand corrected. It's actually fed through this panel. That is so interesting. And it has belt carriers or pockets in this little seam here, which sometimes can be a little bit annoying because they can only go so far in, you know what I mean? So they tend to be a little bit shallow this way. So, but yeah, I love this little belt thing. This one in the print, hard to tell, but I think it just ties. That's a cute little fabric. Yeah, see, okay, let's go to the line drawings. You can see here how it like loops through one of the panels. That is so fun, especially if you did it like in a stripe or a seersucker or something that would really highlight like the stripes going this way and then the belt stripes going this way. You could really see that something was breaking it up there, which is cool. Center back zip, tons of top stitching. I love that. And then B is simple with no waistband. There's a facing in here and the belt loops on top. Cute. I really like this one. Let's see how much fabric it takes. I'm sure not much. 60-inch wide. Yeah, 1.5, 1 3/8, depending on the view you make. Wow, less than 1.5 yards. And you need D-rings for view A, the pink one, interfacing, and a little zipper. Cotton, linen, gabardine. Yeah, and cottons, I mean, that really just runs the gamut of different fabrics. I want to go back to the pants for a second. Stretch sateen would also be a really great option for these pants. Okay, we've got a little dress here. Okay, so this one is a midi length dress. Little stand collar, some buttons, patch pockets, maybe something happening here. I think this is actual belting or ribbon or something like that. I wonder what the back looks like. Again, this looks like that sanded satin, right? Oh gosh, look at this. Cowboy boots. Platin leather cowboy boots at that. Okay, so this version, again with the print, it's really hard to tell, but I'm pretty sure it buttons up the front, self fabric belts. The sleeve is a little bit longer and adds a little ruffle here. And then maybe a proper collar. It's really hard to tell. And then, oh, also a skirt ruffle too. Again, these are not hard adaptations, hacks, whatever you want to call it, to your patterns that you already have. Like if you have a pattern that looks like this and you want to make it into this, really all they've done is shortened the hemline and added a huge rectangular panel to make a skirt, to make a ruffle. And then same thing here. They just took the some fabric and made it into a ruffle and sewn it in the round onto the sleeve. Not difficult at all if you already have patterns similar to this and want to make one version or the other. Not really a groundbreaking base pattern, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Here are the line drawings. So it's actually a drop shoulder, and they do have these top, are they called like epaulettes or something like that? Like from military stuff. Belt carriers again, so happy about that. And then, yeah, here's the ribbon or belting or whatever. Yeah, this one, they literally just took this and slapped a little ruffle on it. Same thing with the hem here. Very cute, though. I love this ruffly version. Okay. So, buttons. Different quantity depending on the length. Interfacing. This is your belting or ribbon, and then your D-rings. Cotton, silk, linen, blends. Yeah, totally. I would add in the rayons and all of that stuff as well, especially for this ruffly version. Cute. You need a lot of fabric for this, though. I guess because it's a little bit loose fitting. All right. Next up, we have this little fit and flare. And it does have a waistband. Wow, they got it really fitted, which is kind of causing some problems. But either way, it has like princess seams maybe. And then I'm loving this little pleat that opens up to give some width to the skirt. There are side seam pockets. And the little sleeve, little cap sleeve, grown on cap sleeve, whatever it is, we don't see that very much anymore. I feel like that was a style in like, I don't know, 2000s. But it's cute. This one, oh, and now you have a wrap version, which is also very pretty. I like how high the wrap is. It's not like low. You shouldn't have to like pin that closed. Even if you're a little bit more full busted, I think that it would still cover you nicely. You got a little waistband with a self belt. And you can really see here the difference. Let's look at them side by side. Of a more structured fabric like cotton sateen, something like that. And then like a lightweight drapey fabric like rayon. Cool, right? And the line drawings are really interesting. Look at this. So this is the seaming. I love the princess seam goes into the pocket. I love that line. Imagine this in a stripe, you know what I mean? Where all the stripes are going straight up and down, and then these are on the bias. Same thing with the pocket. That would be so cute. But then you have these darts here also. So you've got a princess seam and a dart. That's how they were able to get that so fitted to her. Waistband, and then your little pleat here, and then your darts in the back, center back zip. And then the other version actually gathers a little bit into the waistband. They put a dart here. And maybe there's another one under here. I'm assuming yes, but hard to say. And then your little self belt. No carriers though. That's annoying. I guess you could, I mean, could always, it's not like they're hard to make, I know, but I just forget, you know, you start getting into the groove of sewing and then you're like, oh crap, I forgot to put in those belt carriers. Okay. Interfacing and a zipper is all you need. They recommend a cotton, rayon, linen blends. Yeah. Yep. I mean, you could make either version out of any of these. This isn't just relegated for lightweight fabrics, and this isn't just for like more stable wovens, in my opinion. And then, oh, it is lined, so they have a separate, looks maybe fully lined, which is nice. So 2 yards for the dress, I mean, and then 1.5 yards of lining. So there you go. Charming dresses with overcut shoulders and a band at the waist will flatter your figure. Choose a bodice with either panel seams and a scooped neckline, or go with the wrap look and a V-neck. The skirt features pleats and practical hip yoke pockets. Hip yoke pockets, yeah. It doesn't say anything about it being lined, but okay. Here's another cute little dress. Wrap dress, it says. Cute. Again, beautiful neckline, nice and high. I think that's one of the things about like McCall's especially. I feel like their necklines are just like, you could never not wear a cami or something, you know? Like it just would show everything. Cute bag. And then I think we have like a little gathered casing into a drawstring type thing happening maybe. And then a self belt. Cute. Beautiful. This one, they added a little sleeve to it. And yeah, there's definitely some gathering going on there. And then they added a ruffle here. Yeah, we'll see in the line drawings, but that's really cute detail. I wish I knew, oh, and it's for knits. Well, that's cool. A knit dress. It's like, you know, what Diane von Furstenberg, like, made her millions on is a knit wrap dress. So, oh, and this one even has a, the sleeves are like slashed. That's cute. I don't have a knit dress pattern like this, I don't think. Here are the line drawings. Such a fun, simple detail. Again, you can add this to anything you've already got. You would just, you know, draft the shoulder a little bit wider and then loop a little casing through the seam allowances. No big deal. I think this is a true wrap dress simply because of how this is drawn. So that's cool. It's not a fake. It's a real deal. And there's something to be said for faux wrap dresses. I love them just as much as the next girl, but a true wrap dress too is also really nice, and you can cinch in that waist for people like me who have a fluctuating waistline. That's also nice because this is going to fit for a long, long time. And all you need is a copper stitch or a twin needle, and then jersey only. Now this says use only jersey with elastane. Like that's very specific. Like we couldn't use the spandex jersey. Interesting. If anybody out there has a guess as to why they're specifically calling out elastane, is it the stretch quantity that they're looking for? Is that their way of saying the percentage of stretch? Let me know if you have any ideas about that. But yeah, she's cute. All right, this is a dress with front button fastening. Look at this animal print. Oh, and the hair too. Okay, so yeah, it's a deep V. Well, not super deep, but pretty deep. Buttons here all the way down. You've got this beautiful, like, kind of like a slim lantern sleeve. Knee length, and then you've also got this version. So buttons, yeah, most of the way. Again, they added the little ruffle here, no big deal. This one has a sleeve cuff. This is like a gauze or something, fabric-wise. Oh, and okay, so we'll go to the line drawings now. It has some ruffling at the waistline. So instead of darts, you pull it in through these little gathers. Forward shoulder. Wow, okay, so the back bodice is cut on the fold, but the skirt is not. I don't know why that is. I guess so it wouldn't take 50,000 yards of fabric? I don't know. A little self belt. Yeah, I mean, it's cute. Not super special. I don't know. I do like how kind of light and breezy and drapey it is, both versions. Hmm. It's like initially not blowing me away, but the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, that would be something really nice to have in my closet. Just to grab and go, and it's easy and it's comfortable. So, interfacing. Um, huh. This is for both views. I wonder where that goes. It's not that, I don't think. And the belt she had on was purchased. Is that bias tape? See what I mean? I never know what these little symbols mean. Okay, so then buttons. Rayon, crepe, and lightweight cottons. Yeah, I totally agree with that. I love this sleeve so much too. I don't know. This is definitely growing on me. Figure flattering dresses with slightly blouse-like upper dress and flared skirt. Styling details with button fastening and sleeve bands. Dress view B includes a tie band to accentuate. It doesn't say. I'm wondering if the neckline isn't bias tape. Yeah, I don't know. Ooh la la. Fitted dress with variations. Okay. She's starting to look like Andy McDowell to me. Does anybody know who that is? Okay, so this looks like a stretch pleather of some kind. It's got a really cool bodice that kind of like wraps and has that same little like slightly grown on sleeve, drop shoulder kind of thing. But the wraps into these princess seams. So you get a really nice defined waist seam, and then same seaming on the skirt. But you could also go, it's like a day to night in one pattern. Look how cute and retro this one looks. With whatever this is, I am obsessed with. I love the belt twist. You could leave it on, take it off. Oh, if I were doing the royal wedding so long again, I would choose this pattern. So cute. I love this. So easy to make too. I wonder if I could use my headband tutorial that has the little twisty thing to start making these belts. Just start making them all out of the fabrics I have already used, my scraps. Okay, here's the back, really pretty seaming again. Center back zip and a little vent so you can kind of walk around a little bit. And then this one has the flared skirt. It truly is day to night in one pattern. Interfacing zipper, and then these are for the belt. Cotton fabrics, blends, piqué. Yeah, I feel like this one has a little bit of stretch quantity to it. Super cute though. This is fun. Okay, next up we've got cutie little about to go sailing outfit. Mrs. Skirt in 2 lengths. Super wide waistband, which is a fun, flattering detail. Center front seam, looks like we've got some pocket happening. A little high, little short. Here's the other length is knee length, so if you can imagine the 2 lengths, normally it's like knee length and midi, but this one's knee length and kind of like a mini skirt. This one has a little thin belt, and I like this little slit detail in the front. Very cute. Tropical print, I love that for spring. Here they are side by side. The back is center back zip. Here, sorry. Center back zip. Little belt carriers. I mean, there's not much to say about this one. It's very basic. Interfacing for the waistband. Zipper. Cotton, piqué, lightweight wools, blends. Totally. Denim, chino, any of that. Stretch twill would be great. You need like no fabric. Cute, simple, basic. Okay, next up we have tops with variations, okay? Wow. Okay, so you've got a V-neck, and I'm sure there is a facing under here, and I'm wondering if that's not what's causing the little bit of tension here. But it's sleeveless. I don't think there's a seam here. And then a little slit here. Pulls away from the body quite a bit. Here's one with sleeves. Again, 2 totally different fabrications here to help you see the difference. Cute little boho situation. Oh, the back has a little fun detail. Why didn't they show that? What is with her pants? My goodness. You can't tell that much there, but in these photos, wow. Okay, let's look at these line drawings. So the back actually has all these little pleats in it. That's fun. If you weren't into doing the pleats, you could also do gathers here. Same concept. Forward shoulder, bust darts, and then 2 different sleeves is really the only difference. Yeah, I don't know. This might just be a little small through the bust, or something's happening, right? There's like this happening here, and all of this, which is weird. It's like pulling up. Yeah, I'm thinking either an arm size issue or a bust width issue. Like maybe it needs to be longer through here, the opening, or longer through here. That could also help get this over the hump of her breasts. I didn't mean to call them humps. Okay, interfacing for your facing, collar facing. And then rayon, crepe fabrics, and lightweight cottons. Yep. I like how they keep their fabrics nice and simple and concise. Okay. Next up, we have a casual top. Look at those fun pants. Okay. So, well, her hair is covering a lot of it, but we've got possibly a dolman sleeve, some contrasting on the collar here, as with the sleeve. Ooh, that's fun. Longer tunic length. This woman's hair is exceptional. I'm sure her hair is what books her all of her jobs. Um, Anyways, so this very interesting neckline, which I love, but this one has a, fuller sleeve, tunic length with little slits here. Contrasting back on the first view. And possibly some gathering here. I don't know, something's happening there. I love this neckline. I love this neckline even on this version. I don't see why it has to be one or the other. I like the little sleeve. Even this one, wider. And then you've either got a curved hem or the straight hem with the little slit in it. All you need is interfacing, rayon, crepe, silk, and then also jersey for this version. I wouldn't be surprised if, oh, for the back. I see. So, yeah. One is the front and two is the back. I see. So jersey in the back and then rayon in the front? Okay. Sure. Why not? Why not? That's fun. Let's see this again. I bet it's comfy. I think it's cute. I like it. Final answer. All right, now we've got a top with drape. Is that supposed to be drape or mock wrap? We're going to say that's supposed to be drape. Fun, pretty. See how much lower this neckline is, though, compared to those other ones that were, I mean, it's just a couple inches difference, but it really does, in terms of cleavage and all of that, it really does make a big difference. But I love this little sleeve. The drape is beautiful. And then you've even got some pleats here. I don't know about this with cargo pants, but okay. Oh, or you have ties. This is a sweet little top. Very pretty. There they are side by side again with some funky weirdness with the fabric on the skirt. Let's check out the line drawing. Yeah, it's kind of amazing that you get that much drape with just a couple pleats. You would think there would be something going on up here too. But I guess the pattern piece must just be really like dramatic. And then when you put these in, cinch in the waist, it creates all that drape. And I love both of the little sleeves or straps. Two very different, fun, not different from each other, different from other patterns. That's a cute little top for summer. So, elastic, I think is what this means. So you need elastic for this and elastic in the waist. And there's no closures. So no zippers, no buttons, none of that. And they're both knits. So these are both jersey fabrics. Well, that's got to be like one of the most comfortable things to wear in the world. And then you guys lengthen this into a dress if you're into dresses. You know what I mean? I'm sure this would also work for wovens, even though typically jersey fabrics have, or jersey patterns have negative ease. This one is so drapey through here, and with the elastic in the waist, I don't see why you'd have any problem making this out of a voile or other lightweight woven. Yeah. There's a little bit of wiggle room there for sure. Okay, cute. Now we have, this might be the most basic of all the basics that we've seen so far today, but it is a scoop neck. Wow. Yep, scoop neck, sleeveless top. Great, got it. And this one has a double hem here and at the neckline. Cute. I love it with like the pajama pant style. All right. Oh, they're cut on the bias. That is actually exceptional. That is very flattering. Eats up a ton of fabric for a little basic top, but super flattering and comfortable. Again, this might be the sanded satin. That's what that looks like to me. So here are our line drawings again, just so you know, no big deal. No closures. Rayon silk would be beautiful, like pure silk. Crepe fabrics, lightweight cottons. Yeah, the drapier the fabric, the more that the bias is going to, like, just, I mean, lightweight fabrics already kind of contour to the body, but the bias is going to accentuate that even more. Even more. But yeah, for a little top, 2¼ yards fabric, that's a lot. That's a lot. Okay. We don't need to spend a lot of time on that. Here's a cute little top in 2 lengths. Like a little V-neck, long sleeve. This has got to be some kind of like ITY jersey or something. Tunic length, a little belt. She seems like she hasn't looked in the mirror to see how crazy this fabric is. She seems too happy. She's a good actress. And then, God, this is her with a straightened hair. So interesting. She's like, look how versatile I am. Okay. This one has a little necktie and a sleeve band. The back has a little strap and a V-neck in the back too. At this point, I would have just made this a dress. Am I right? I wonder how long hers is. Let's look at this. So, tunic length, scoop hem with a belt, and then here's the back detail. And then this one seems to be like normal high hip length with a proper like cuff actually, not just a band. Okay. Interfacing and 2 buttons for your cuffs. Rayon, crepe, silk. Yep. You could also use like lightweight wovens like voile would be a good one. Okay. I feel like these are all sort of really simple, but they make them interesting with like one little tweak, you know? So these are pull-on pants, which I know we've seen a ton of over the past year. This one seems to have a wider waistband. Abs not required. Side seam pockets, I'm guessing. And then kind of like a smaller hem, it looks like. Oh, this is like sheer. I can never say that. Shirred? Shirred? This isn't super great. It's like she has a, I don't know, pouch. But I like it in this kind of suiting. Come on. Okay, they're not going to give me that other picture for some reason. So yeah, oh, there it is. Thank you. Both of them, that's not true. This is flat. This is not the same as this. Or is it? I can't zoom in anymore, but maybe it is the same. It's hard to tell. Yeah, it's just same pant, two different lengths, which is like kind of cheating. It's like we know how to crop a pant pattern. Okay, elastic, 3/8 inch elastic. So it's kind of like, it's not actually shirred. It's a bunch of different channels for the 3/8 inch elastic to go through. So you sew all these little casings and then you feed a bunch of elastic through, which is kind of a cheater way of getting this shirred look, but it takes a lot of elastic. That is expensive. It's expensive to do that. Okay. Yeah, because how much do you need? Yeah, 3 3/4 yards of this. That's a lot. So, viscose rayon, crepe, lightweight linen. Yeah, lightweight suiting, any of those. Chambray would be great. Cute little fit, though. All right, fun little dress, fitted dress with variations. Cute fabric. Okay, so we've got a little V-neck, wide V-neck, kind of almost falling off her a little bit. Little, like, cap sleeve, kind of blouson-ish. Something happening similar to the pants here. Hard to see anything else. Let's look at this one. Oh, it's another day to night. Hard to believe those are the same dress, am I right? This one has some seaming here. That's really all I can make out. And there they are, side by side. It's like mom and daughter. Or like older sister, younger sister. Yeah, look at how different these line drawings are. That's incredible. So same little bust start, but the dress has maybe the same little elastic casing situation, and this one has the darts, front and back on both. This one has little pockets, center back seam on both of them, this pretty V-neck line in the back on both of them, and then a fuller skirt and a fitted skirt. The fitted has the little pleat. Okay, so no, this one's actually truly shirred elastic thread. Much cheaper way to get a similar effect. Poplin, gabardine, crepe, and blends. Yeah, I think you need a pretty stable, structured woven fabric for the shirring. You know, at least, you know, a solid 100% cotton. You know what I mean? And then this one, I think you could go into like stretch sateen and stuff like that. which is also a pretty structured cotton. It would just make this dress flare out a little bit more. If you use like a voile, like a 100% cotton voile, this would be like closer, like kind of how hers is fitting. Did it say it was lined? Unlined. Okay. Cute though. Very different. Like if you have like a job, or I don't know, if your lifestyle is that you need some dressy stuff and some casual stuff, I feel like this collection is really giving you a lot to work with. Each pattern has like a day version and a night version, a casual version and a dressy version. Which again, you can achieve with patterns you already have, but this just cuts out all the work. There are a lot of patterns, guys. I'm glad some of them are so basic that we're spending like 30 seconds on them. If they were all like super complex, then this would be a 5-hour long video. Okay, this is a blouse with drawstring neckline, which I actually really like a lot. And a little keyhole. You've got an exaggerated, maybe raglan sleeve that comes down and also ties with a drawstring. And then it's tunic length, you know, with a belt to cinch it in. Look how cute. So cute with flare jeans. Yes. Here for this. So fun. And then they left the elastic out of the sleeve on this one. Cute, right? Love it. This one might be my favorite so far. There we go. Yeah, super cute. No notions. You just need some cotton, linen, I guess for the longer version, crepe, rayon, something like that. These fabrics without any notions, I mean, these patterns without any notions too are also awesome because it's like, notions for me is the thing that I run out of the most. And like when I'm going to make a project, like I usually can find fabric in my stash for it, but it's like the notions are the things that I have to go shopping for. So in this time of, you know, staying home and self-isolation and social distancing and all of that, not having to shop is, I think, kind of critical. So it's nice that there's so many of these that don't have notions at all, and you could just completely shop your stash and make an entire garment. Okay, so these are culottes and Bermuda shorts. Bet you thought this was a skirt. So paper bag waist, lots of pleating, and then here's the inseam. Oh, look at this. This is out of like a lightweight linen. Cute. What's the rest of it look like? Hold on. I want to see the back, but one second. I like to see them side by side. See how it's like work and weekend. All right, here's our line drawings. Yeah, paper bag waist, side zipper, beautiful seaming in the back. That really helps with those of us who are pear shaped and need to cinch in that waist. And then this one has all the belt carriers, and you make a belt. Not an example of something that you probably can shop your stash for. You would probably need a lot to help with that. Okay, so a zipper, a belt buckle. You need 6 eyelets for the belt. And interfacing. So they aren't actually using belting, just interfacing to make the belt. So I don't know, maybe you do have all of this. I have maybe everything but this. Rayon, crepe, lightweight cottons, linen. Yeah, the lighter weight of the wovens for sure. I wouldn't go into like a sateen or anything like that. lightweight everything, lightweight linen, lightweight cotton. Chambray would be okay. Anything with like a blend, like a cotton and rayon blend would be really nice. Would create some opacity, opaqueness, opacity. Oh my gosh. I've been guys, this is like what am I on? Like 30, like a whole month at home. So, forgive me if my brain is like kind of a little bit underutilized. Okay, Mrs. Loose Fitting Tops. Yep, little growed on cap sleeve. Very basic. What's this one look like? They added a longer sleeve and a band. Wow, look at those pants though. A little rattan? Gosh, see what I mean? But a little moto cap. Interesting. All right, here they are together. Oh, the back is really pretty with that little strap. The little strap thing is actually really nice to learn how to do for tops that have a low back where it always wants to fall off your shoulder. This will keep it all in place. Here are our line drawings. And rayon, crepe, and silk. This is bias tape, for sure. I'm convinced now. Bias finishings here. I think. Heck, now I don't know, because now it says 3/4 inch, and you don't see that very often. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, binding at the edge of neckline that are made up with short sleeves. Okay. This is dresses with length, sleeve, and neckline variations. So another V-neck, waist seam, pleating, maybe unintentional gathers here on the sleeve, plus a sleeve band. I'm getting like a cocoon type skirt where it tapers in the bottom. Super cute bag. Oh, okay. Wow. Cute. I don't know how flattering that would be on everyone. But it's tailored nicely. There they are, side by side. Here are the line drawings. So, okay, so I have seen patterns like this before, but it's like this pocket goes all the way around to both sides, and so it creates like little things all along your little like buckets or bowls or something like that along the side thing, which adds a lot of volume to the hip. But this one, since it's just in the front, maybe that's why that kind of stuck out to me, because I was like, it actually doesn't look that unflattering, even if you've got a larger hip. You guys are going to have to take my word on that one. I know some of you are going to be like, I don't think so, but you just have to trust me. Okay, so other than that, there's a bust dart, back darts, something else happens here, like gathers, or not gathers, but some more pleating maybe. And then here's the sleeve cuff or the short sleeve, V-neck or crew neck. Both have a V in the back and a center back zip. I wonder what fabrics. Rayon, crepe, or satin. I don't know about that. I was thinking something more along the lines of like, well, hers is satiny. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of ease in the hip, even though this is more of a fitted skirt. I would love to see a picture of the back. Oh, yeah, I'm like 50-50 on this one. All right, dresses with neckline variations. A little lace trim. Uh, wow, look how cut in that sleeve is. The sleeve cap is huge. But you've got a waistband, princess seams, pencil skirt. This is pretty. It's like a sweetheart and a scoop neck had a baby. Little ruffle on the sleeve. Same band. Here they are together. Same style though. They just added trim and a different neckline and a little sleeve. That's it. Yep. Oh, they have little neckline darts here, which is nice. Oh, it's a two-part sleeve, which is also really nice. This is like a very tailored dress. And then your princess seams all the way down. This is really nice. Nicely drafted. Zipper, trim, interfacing, cotton fabrics, piqué, linen blends. Yeah, piqué would be awesome. Stretch sateen would be awesome. This is what piqué looks like. It's got like a texture to it. Pretty structured though. Oh, what is this? 34 to 44. What does that even mean? Is that a mistake? I don't know what that is, 34 to 44. It doesn't say women's, it says misses. And I mean, these women are obviously wearing misses. This too, 34, 44. Huh. Oh, God. No, this is a hard no. I don't know if it's meant to be so low on her waist, but like, where did her waist go? Ugh. Yeah, okay, so raglan sleeve, short sleeve. I mean, this is trying to be interesting. This is just weird. What a miss. That's much better. Thank you. Thank you for fixing that. It's like too billowy, too long, way too long through the bodice. She hates this one. She doesn't like her shoes. She's like, I can't get any blood flow to my ankles. Okay, so yeah, it's actually a really interesting cut on the raglan sleeve, but it's cap sleeve, you know what I mean? So it doesn't come down. There's no like inseam for the sleeve, underarm seam. Is it a drop waist? Even that looks long to me. And this one, it just has a belt. They did put the carriers right at the waistline, though, it seems. And then these little slashes in the sleeve are cute. A little button band. Quarter-inch elastic for your waistband. 2 buttons for your cuff here. Some interfacing. Rayon, crepe, lightweight cottons. Yeah, same thing with like the silks and all of that again. Are a joy to behold and such fun to wear. The difference here lies in the length of the raglan sleeves. It does not, it says elastic at the waist, So yeah, something went wrong. This is not at the waist. This is at the high hip. So no. All right, another page possibly? Oh yeah. Oh my word, you guys. I'm gonna have to take a lunch break. Oh my word, you guys. We might have to do this in 2 parts. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 more. No, 23 more. That's a whole video in and of itself. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to split this up into 2 separate videos. So this will be part 1 and part 2 with all of these super cute little patterns will be up in maybe tomorrow, a couple days at the most. I'll get them up really quickly, but I just didn't want to make this video too long, and I noticed that it was already over an hour. So yeah, I'll be back soon with the rest of these. In the meantime, let me know what you think of the first batch of Burda Style Spring. That's going to do it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye!